Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. I was sick in my last video and that took about 3 weeks. So I'm much better now and back to doing my usual daily activities. But I just wanted to come on here and share my projects that I mentioned in my last video and how I did that, which is the collapsible card here. There are two different kinds. And I also have a third one, which is slightly different. This is actually another one of my favorites, also a collapsible card. This one is done using the silhouette, and I actually bought the SVG files on Etsy. So I'll tell you about that and how I cut that out. Okay, so these are all the items that I used, and these all dies are from AliExpress. So you have the outer layer, which is going to be the back one, which is going to be this back one here. And then you have the inner layer, which is all the 1, 2, 3. So there are 4, and this is what they look like. And this is the one that makes those little slits so you can slide it through. And then you'll see just how quick and easy it is. I want to say this AliExpress die, there are how many pieces? You have your main piece here, and then you have this one. And this is $1.92 I paid. So yeah, and then so the other items that I used on this card was the little ice skate to make that one, the little red one. Let me just stand up. And then I just put some of my rhinestones on there. So I used 2 different cardstocks, and then I used my little snow maker to add some snow here. Let me show you what that looks like. It's this one, it's the snow maker. So you shake it up, and I got this from Hobby Lobby. I think they may also sell them at Michael's. And so I just kind of just drew a little line there, and then you let it dry for maybe a few minutes, at least I do. And then I just put the heat tool on there, and then it bubbles up like snow. Isn't that pretty? And I also use some on her boots over here. I also have this glitter snow. It's okay. I actually pretty like this. This would probably be for larger surfaces for more glitter. And then I also have the Snow Rider. I have not used this yet, so I can't comment on that. And then I also tend to use, I actually tend to use the art glitter a lot for snow too. For example, I just applied it on here, and I like the look of this. So it dries white, and it's adhesive, but it dries white. Yeah, so that's the skates, and I love these skates, you guys. I actually made quite a few, and look, you can make them in different cardstock, and then I cut it out in another silver for the boot part of it, the bottom, the blades. And then I actually used some brown paper cardstock I had there for that one. And then the gold and red. And then some silver and some really pretty silver cardstock there. And then a shimmery, glittery cardstock there. And I put some rhinestones on there. And then I cut out a second portion of just a plain silver to adhere there. And these ones I still have to finish up. And this is the Tim Holtz one. It's larger, and it cuts out the left and the right one, which is kind of cool. This one is just going both sides. And let's see. Oh, let me show you the difference in size. It's huge, look. So if you're just looking for an ice skate, I absolutely love ice skates, you guys, because it just reminds me so much of the holidays, and it's just fun. It's just winter, right? So if you're looking for the difference, this one's quite large, and then this one is just right there on the boot. But it is quite cute, as you can see, to put on the smaller projects like that. And I was really looking for comparison as to how large it is. So let me show you exactly. I'm just going to round it up. About 3.5 inches long. And almost 4 inches wide. So you get a good idea if you want to get so that. The little icicles coming down here is this little die here. And then the wishes, the winter wishes is this one to do that with. And then this little tree actually came from Michael's. So I just stuck that on there. And I like this paper that I used here. Let me show you that one. So in case you want to pick it up at this is at Michael's, and it's the holographic paper from Recollections, and that's what that paper in the back is. And it's also the one I used on this one in the front. Isn't that pretty? Is this die also from AliExpress, and I just cut her out in glitter cardstock and just use my Copic markers and color her in. You see, I'm not that good with Copic markers, and then I used my glossy accent to give her some shine and shimmer. It's so pretty, and I'll show you how wonderful the glossy accent is. It's my absolute favorite glue, because this paper, this bag I took off the handles, but I bought this from the Dollar Tree, and I just saw this and I thought, oh my gosh, this would make a really pretty card. And the other side of it is actually glittery. So I came home and I cut it up and I made this card. It measures 8 by 5.5, so it's huge. I wanted it to be used because I wanted the whole entire like house to be in the card, and I could have cut it out more, but I also liked the trees on the side. So yeah, guys, this is from the bag at Dollar Tree, and makes a really good card. So okay, so I'll cut these out and show you guys how I put them together. It's quite quick and easy, and I'll show you this one as well, but it's going to be on my silhouette. Okay, so I have the 3 pieces. We've got the outer layer, the second inner piece, and then this one is what cuts out the round circle there. So we now have our 4 pieces. We've got the back layer, and then the 2 insides, and then the front. I think I'm going to use the red for the front, just so I can do something different, because so far I've got the white one and the silver. So I think I'll go with the red for the front, and then we have the 2 side pieces. So I went ahead and cut out Winter Wishes in the silver as well as the red glittery cardstock, and I'm going to paper piece the wishes on top of the silver. So I'm going to adhere this piece in the back of the red one, because I think that will pop nicely against the silver cardstock like so. So I'll adjust that properly, because I would like to pop a red tree, Christmas tree in here, so that it should have enough space, enough room to be seen, like so. So to save time, I went ahead and cut out the snowflakes in red and silver cardstock, as well as these that looks like icicles coming down, snow. And so I'm still gonna think about whether I want the silver on top of the red, or the red on top of the silver, like that. So I like this, but I think it might be okay. I think I'll try it and see. Okay, so let's adhere this together now. You want to take with yours, if you have one, the slit that's higher up, you're going to put towards the top because it needs to be able to stand. Like so, have this be flush and matching the rest of them. So this piece. Okay, and then that just slips in like so. And you just push it through like so. What I'm going to do is do it one at a time versus doing all on one side and then the other side, because I had some issues with the first one and it was pushing out. So let me make sure the higher up side is here. Okay. And then see, that just goes through like that. Depending on your paper also, it would be even easier. This one is a little bit soft, so it's not sliding through as easily, but it works still. Okay, and then the red one. See that? Okay, I'll do the other side. I'll do the white one. Start with the top maybe. Here, the white one seems to have done really well going in, and it's still a little bit soft, but it worked. That one had a really good groove there. Let's see, this one. And that one as well. This white paper is really nice to work with. Okay, and then the front portion. So see, they're all in there nicely. I mean, really, you don't even have to look completely. You can just kind of feel your way through also. Like I'm just basically feeling my way through. And that's it. You can go make sure that it can collapse like so and like so. Yeah. So this one goes where you can just have the slits to work with. This one's different. You just kind of bump them up next to each other, kind of like a waterfall, and it also makes it the same. I do like this at the difference in size. So both are quite nice. Yeah, they're both quite nice. Let me see. The one from Silhouette, just quickly, is 6 by 6.5. And then put together, the one from AliExpress is 4.5 by 5. So yeah, 2 really nice sizes to choose from. And this one being $2. And I want to say this one is probably, I want to say about $3 on Silhouette. But anyway, it's very inexpensive. So both really, really good prices. All right, so that's how you make that. And I'm going to go ahead and decorate that using these ones. I'm thinking if I should put it on this side and the front or the back. Maybe I can squeeze one more in here. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm on my computer. I'm gonna go ahead and retrieve my file for the snow globe penguin. I'm gonna open that, and I know it's called Snow Globe. And here it is. And it comes like this, so it's all attached. You can move everything around, and you have 6 pieces. You have the 3 here, 4. I do believe there's, yeah, and then here is the front piece here. So you see there's this extended piece here. This is going to wrap around your card. So that's the front piece, and this is the back piece. And then you have all your perforated edges here. So that's where you're going to fold the card and kind of stack them together in a way that's going to make it collapsible. And then you have all your penguins down here, like the different parts with the eyes and the mouth. And you can cut them out in whatever cardstock you choose. Or you can do it all in white and then just color it in penguin. So what you do, because this is all connected, what you want to do is go back to your mat here. I'm going to put it on my mat here. Select what you want, like so. Like, so I'll select these 2. And then you're going to go up to here. Click away. Oh, shoot. Once I click away from that, I need to redo this. So I'm just going to grab that again. Like so. And that says on group. You see that? That one says on group. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. So once I click that, then you click outside of the box, like so. And then you can move your, whichever one you want to print out first. So like so, right? But yeah, so that's what the file looks like. And then you can just layer them up. So they do have different layers. So I'll go ahead and put it together and show you. Okay, so I went ahead and cut out my 5 pieces, and then the smaller cutout here goes in the middle. And I'm using this beautiful cardstock that I purchased from Joann's. It's from the Cricut shimmer packet here, and they were 2 of the red sheets, and I've used them both up. So that's what that is. And because this back is a glittery cardstock and you can see the reflection, like so, like you can see the camera in there, I went ahead and colored the back of the snowflake and the penguin in red so that it reflects when it's all put together, like so. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this together. I also reinforced the penguin insert here with 2. So I used 2 pieces of cardstock. Otherwise, it would be too soft and not strong enough to put this one on. So that's an option for you. Okay, so I'll take these out for now. And what you want to do, again, this didn't perforate properly because this cardstock is a little bit tough to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and just bend that like so. And then I'm going to bring that in like so. Okay, I'm going to add here some tape here. This piece is not as large as, say, these pieces here. It kind of cut a little bit short, it seems. So, but I'll still work with it. It won't be as wide as the others, but I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in so you can see a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do is bump this up like so to that, and then fold it over like so. So then it goes like this. See that? So then the back is really flush. So that's what it would look like, okay? And I'm just gonna go ahead and burnish that a little bit. Make sure that's really sticking. And then this will come around and wrap like so. So I'm gonna go ahead just before I forget and put some adhesive on here as well. Oh, actually I already did that, huh? Okay, so then the last piece, the back part, is here. I'm gonna work from the back forward, and I'm going to fold it like so, because that's gonna go here. See, to that part here. So then when it folds over, it's gonna have that much space. Okay, so I'm gonna put some tape on here. I'm also gonna go ahead and score the other side. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it down. Make sure you can see that. I'm just going to lay it down like so. Kind of bring that up a little bit to grip. I got to make sure it's flush because it's going to be standing, so. Okay, let me put it down on the table just so I get to see properly. Got stuck to my finger. Okay, like so. So that's really a nice fit there. So now that's like that, I'll bring in the third piece, which is the penguin. I'm just going to line that up like so. Flush at the bottom. Just press it against it. And you can just fold it over. And you can see from here that it's all evenly spaced. So that's going to give you a good hint that you're going in the right direction. Okay. And while this is here, I'm going to go ahead and stick the penguin on. While I'm already at here, I should have probably done it before. So I got the tape off. I'm going to go ahead and adhere it. I think that's pretty secure. Okay. Then I'm going to take my other piece. Again, you just bump that up here. Make sure it's flush in the bottom. You can push it down if you like. And then that goes like so. Then the last piece is going to be like this, okay? So we need to finish the other side. Okay, for this, what you want this to bump up to the edge of there, like so. Right? So I'm going to lay it down flat so I can pull it over. It helps to have it that way. So I'll bump it up like so. Oops. Make sure it's flush. See? Here, I'll see if I can do a close-up of that for you. So you want to have, oops, it's so sticky. You want to have that bump up to that one there. And make sure it's flush there. Bump it up there. Press it down. And you can see again, it's even. Okay, now it goes like so. And then the last one before the cover. Again, you want to bump it up like so. So I'm going to press that down. And then finally, we'll take off the adhesive for the front. And this is just the same, just kind of line it up. So, and then you can press it down. And there you go. That's how you put that together. I wanted to show you guys this beautiful font. It's called Winter Wonderland. I purchased this from the Silhouette store, and I want to say it was $4.99. Quite hefty for some font, right? And I used the same cardstock that I used on the front here and typed out the word Megan and backed it on some glittery cardstock there just so it pops more. And I put on some adhesive just to give it some dimension like so. And then I'm going to put the ice skates on the side like that, and it matches the cardstock in the back so that it all ties together nicely. And I'm thinking I'm going to use these and stick them in the front like so, and kind of alternate them like that. So when it's standing up, it all goes well together. So I'll try that. I also cut some out in the silver cardstock, and maybe that can go on the side like so. So let me try that. It's just so fun to decorate. The glue dries so quickly. I also have to keep in mind that when I put them in an envelope that it's not, you know, not going to get damaged. My apologies. I thought I was recording and I was adding all the little silver snowflake in between the red ones up front so it can look like so. So I think I'll put just 2 more. That's how that's looking currently. And I'll go ahead and glue on, actually I'll just put this on right now. It needs to be flat in the bottom here so it can stand. I still need to fix this part where I had to cut it out because it wasn't cut up properly with the silhouette. So I need to find something to put there. Let me go ahead and adhere this for now. Let me see how I did that one. Kind of flush on the bottom. Okay, so that's not going anywhere. That's really nicely adhered there. And that's how that's looking so far. I'm going to also add some of the snow at the edges, like so. And for that, I'll use my heat tool just so it can... before I do that, I think I want to add some glitter quickly, just to get some extra. I like the look of it. It's not too much. It's subtle enough. So I've cut this out. It just says Xmas, and I think I want to hang it somewhere in here. At first I thought I want to have the penguin hold on to it, but it's much too long. So I think I'm going to... So that's how that looks. I really like it. The fact that the lip on the penguin is not the same red, it's bugging me, so I cut out a piece of the red cardstock and I'm going to adhere it. I think I'm going to go with this snowflake. It's a lot more delicate and it's perfect for the front. So... Okay, so I'll leave it like this for now. So the last thing I'll do is add a card in the back, like so. So I can write my message in here, like that. Okay, so you're probably wondering, well, where do I write my greetings? There you go. You can just create 2 of the back pieces and adhere them together. Or you can decorate the inside if you want, as well as the back. So I'll work on that. So that's it for now, you guys. So these are so fun to make. I've got 1, 2, 3. 3 of the silhouette designs and 3 of the AliExpress. Yeah, so much fun to make, and you can just make a bunch and give them out. I still have my regular cards that I'm making, which are like these ones. I love the shaker ones and some other ones. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and take care, guys. Bye.